that tells me a lot about what's going on inside my body. Helps me control the things that I can control, that I don't even know about unless the ring tells me. Things like, how ready am I to do a big workout? Or is this maybe a day where I should maybe rest a little more? How much really good sleep am I getting? I was laying down for 8 hours, but how much good sleep did I get? How much movement throughout the day? For women, tracking our monthly cycles. This can help you with heart health. This is the Oura Ring 4, and it is the next generation when it comes to wearable wellness tools. You're also going to give it to you. Actually, you might have seen even QVC hosts or people out and about wearing these really pretty rings. Almost looks like a wedding band, but you can wear it like on any finger, like a simple cigar band ring. But this is actually an incredible device to track so many different biometrics in your body. And we're going to show you how it works. First, though, you're going to pick your color of your ring. You're going to save $68. They're all priced a little bit differently, just depending on what finish you get. But in each one, you are saving $68 today. So this is your black and silver. Your black and silver, you're going to get those home for $349. So you're saving your $68 here. Here's your beautiful gold and rose gold, and those are on Easy Pay of $100. And then these are super cool. This is your stealth and your brushed silver, and those are available on Easy Pay for just $80. We're going to explain how you get it. You get the charger. We're going to explain how to get your perfect fit. But before I want you to even think about getting your perfect fit, I want you to understand what this is. So Sarah Cautalese is here with us with Oura. Yes. More and more out and about, I see people wearing this, and it's kind of like, right? If you know, you know. Right. Because if you don't know, you just think, that's a really attractive piece of jewelry. What you don't see is all of the invaluable information this is giving you about your body and health.
Oh, for sure. I'm so proud when I call it out in the wild, when it's not around here. I love seeing the Oura ring that people are wearing. But the biggest thing with this one, keep in mind that this is the latest and the greatest. This is the Oura Ring 4. So this was just introduced a few months ago. And again, what we're looking at with this one is truly the best of the best. It is a revolutionary smart ring. It really changed the game in how we are really thinking about and monitoring and tracking our everyday. Yeah. Because again, your body is throwing off so many different signals. And what Oura does is translate what those signals mean. Not only for today, it's for tomorrow, but it's for years down the road as well. But it's taking stock in everything that we, like you said, that we don't know what's going on. Yeah. And the fact that it's from Oura, keep in mind too, that this is all we do. We are a technology company, but focused on health and wellness. And really, if you think about it, it ends up being like a holistic point of view, but it really is that proactive approach. Again, taking steps now to ensure that you're the best that you can be for years to come. Yeah. And all you have to do is wear it.
Gosh, the technology has increased so quickly, so fast. This is the latest and greatest. I remember when my girls were little, my youngest is 15, so she was probably like maybe 3 or so. I remember going on vacation with my husband, and we were joking about being nerds. We would hide a pedometer on our body to see how many steps we got. Remember the pedometers, right? You'd hook it right here, and then we got the watches and the phone. This is the latest because this does so much more. This is not just about tracking steps. That can be valuable, right? But this is about really a 360 approach to the pillars of health.
Oh, for sure. And again, everything that we love about this one, it really is like what we're looking at right now. It kind of takes you day by day, or I should say hour by hour, and we are rooted in sleep. That's where we started. And the best thing from there is what we've learned is that, again, sleep is just the beginning, but there's so many different components to sleep, and it might have to do with your activity or your heart rate or your stress.
Do you ever get up in the morning and you wonder, I was just in bed, why am I still so tired? Maybe it's the quality of sleep that you're getting. This helps you track it, because if you know what's going on, you can address it.
You can, and again, it's kind of like the numbers are right in front of you. It's like black and white. You see what those numbers are, but like you said, it gives you a chance to kind of adjust and reflect, why didn't I sleep well? Did I have coffee too late in the evening? Did I go out and have maybe, that espresso martini that just kept me up a little too late? Or do I not feel well? Something as simple as that, you'll be able to reflect and again, make the changes along the way.
So how do we see all this? Because The ring is really
This is it.
attractive. Talk about wearable wellness
Yeah.
that's actually attractive. The ring is really good. You can put it on a variety of fingers. I have it on
the
my
middle three. So you could do your index, your middle finger, or your ring finger.
And we're going to explain to you in a few minutes how you're going to order this.
Yep.
They're going to send you a sizing guide. You will absolutely get the right size. Then when you send that back, they'll send you the ring. Don't think that's complicated. It's not. We'll explain it all in a minute.
Yeah.
What you're doing right now is basically ordering this, and then we will help you figure out the size after you order.
Right.
When you have your ring, though, you download an app on any phone.
On any phone,
For free.
Android, Apple, it doesn't matter. And then the ring connects or speaks to your
I'm so sorry. I don't want to overspeak.
Yeah.
You download the app for free. Once you get going with this, then it's $5.99 a month. I just want you to be aware of that. It's $5.99. It's not a big deal, but I want you to know. Then you are part of this Oura journey.
Yeah, for sure. So again, that's what we love. Health is a journey. It's not just about today. It really is for long term. So what I'm going to do is I am paired directly with my phone to the monitor. I'm going to come over to today. And this is what I love. Again, Oura was built on 6 pillars, truly the foundation of our brand as a whole.
So
Again,
this is
we
what you're
started-
seeing on your phone.
Yes,
This is what the app
what
looks
you
like.
are going to see. And even you're going to get this information after one night of wearing. You're going to be able to see your sleep. So we're going to look at sleep. We're going to look at activity, your heart rate, your stress, and we're even going to kind of address what readiness means because it really does encompass all of these features right here. So take a look at sleep. So 'tis the season as a TSV guest, right? This was my sleep last night, but I want to show you what this is letting me know. So again, sleep was, pretty minimal. 40 is my sleep score. So what's going to happen as we delve a little deeper, everything we do is going to come back to a score. And you're going to get familiar with these scores because then it's going to kind of address how the rest of your day is going to be.
And also, please don't use this as your goals. I'm looking at this and I want to cry for you.
Yeah, I'm going to show you even a better one.
2 hours and 49 minutes of sleep last night because she's here 24 hours with the today's special value.
Right.
I pray for you that tomorrow your total sleep is much higher.
Well, just because of that, I'm going to go back and I want to show you right here. So this
I feel so much better.
So this was yesterday's. But keep in mind, as we go a little further, we're going to see right here, this what is part of that sleep score. It's your total sleep. It's your efficiency. It's your restfulness, REM sleep, deep sleep. And even, this is what I love. You come down a little further, this is what's most important because again, this is going to address every single stage of sleep. Every single stage is important and then you get to see.
And you can always take this to your physician.
Oh, you can do so many things with this. And now I'm going to come back and I want to show you activity as well because you're going to see, I'm on today. My activity is still kind of active because I'm still walking around. I'm still doing a lot of things here. But again, all the contributors, it's are you moving? Or are you staying active? Take a look at this, 3 hours of inactivity. I think this is a really cool stat because if you're someone maybe that works from home and maybe sits at home too long, that too is going to affect your activity for the day.
All
so
this
again,
from just wearing the ring.
It is. And then again, I'm going to bring over, to heart rate as well. You're going to see your heart rate. It's restorative time, your stress, your sleeping. And, as you start going through this, you're going to see how everything, again, kind of translates back to a number, but what Oura does so well is they make it understandable, digestible in a really, really cool format. So again, stress. So we're looking at this again, all you had to do is, tap one of those circles at the top. I want you to see stress as well. These little cues, blue is restored and white is stressed. So I would say that I'm fairly balanced as far as my restored. Now, even though my sleep was down, Sandra, look at Thursday over there.
Oh my gosh, you are the most calm today's special value guest. She's not getting, maybe you're just too tired to be stressed.
No. I am so in love with this product.
That is actually really funny. Usually with today's special value guest, I'd expect this to be all stress because it's a very, arduous job to come in here for 24 hours and talk about a product.
I'm so honored, truly, that I get to share this brand with you. But then keep in mind, I heard this quote the other day, and it was a famous author that wrote it, but it says, you can't stop the waves in terms of stress, but you can learn to surf. And so what this is telling you, it gives you a chance again to reflect, like, what made me stressed?
This is really important because we could talk about stress for the next hour, but they talk about stress being the new smoking or stress being the silent killer. A lot of times you're stressed and you don't even know it. That's what my doctors have taught me.
Yeah, for sure.
You can have stress and not even realize it. If you can see the metrics, then you can work on reducing it. For me, it's learning to meditate or deep breathing, or, you know, there's a lot of ways to tackle stress, but if you don't know where you're at, you don't know if it's an issue.
Yeah, so there's one more piece that I want to show you up here, and it's called readiness. And this one right here, and that term, what does that mean? What does readiness mean? Well, does it mean that I do need to pay attention? Because again, resting heart rate, HRV, my body temperature, my recovery index, pay attention, my sleep, virtually nothing, right? So what this means is when you see maybe a readiness score of 48, that means, you know what? It's time to focus on restoring you. You need to rest a little bit more today.
I've used this to get out of workouts with my Oura ring. I've been like, oh, it tells me I need to rest. But actually, that is true. But there have been also times where I'm like, should I work out today? And I look and I have such a high readiness score that I'm like, it's now or never.
I know.
Like, so really, it even helps you with that.
It does. And readiness could also be, you know, going to the park with your grandkids. It could be, you know, doing laundry. It could do, you know, enjoying gardening outside. It's not an active workout every single time.
So take a look, and I want to remind everybody what their choices are, and then we have a special guest. I'm very excited. Hi, Alyssa, to have you here. Okay, so what we're seeing here is how this actually works.
For sure. And these are some of our top features. And again, this is the Oura Ring for the latest and greatest. It's sleek, it's made of titanium, so it's super durable and lightweight, and it really is effortless wearing. You truly don't even remember that you're wearing it until you actually open up your app to see the results. But everything kind of just syncs together, and again, gives you these numbers mostly in graph form, so then you can really digest what it's telling you. And again, you might start with sleep, then stress and activity, like all these things that you can work on, but sometimes just knowing that one readiness score is worth its weight in gold.
Alyssa, our buyer, is here. I'm just going to show them what they get, but we asked her to come out because not only did she decide that this product should be on QVC, you can thank Alyssa. She also has her own personal story about it, which made her so passionate. But you get your charger, and I want to show you right here, if we just can camera come down. This is how you charge it. Each time you charge it, right here. Can we show this? Okay, I'll hold it up and show you. The charger, it will go on here, like once you charge it,
spin
it
it a little bit.
8 days.
Yeah, it's an 8-day battery life, which is awesome. And it, again,
I'm sorry, I'm doing this backwards.
I think it's upside down.
There we go.
Oh, gotcha.
There we go.
Yep, and there you go. And then that's going to let you know with the white light when it's completely charged. I'm sorry, green light. But that's it. We're actually giving you 2 chargers, which is really, really nice.
Okay, here are your colors. So we have it available in black and silver. Black and silver. Silver is very, I'm sorry, up here. Black and silver. Silver is very, very popular. This is my own personal Oura. This is what I have. We have fewer than 800 to go around in silver. That black and silver, $350 on Easy Pay, $70. You are saving $68. Then this is the beautiful gold and rose gold and rose gold on Easy Pay for $100, and then these are super cool. This is your brushed silver and your stealth, which kind of has that beautiful like look of titanium. I mean, the ring is titanium, but it really has that look. On Easy Pay, $80. Next, I want to talk to Alyssa, but next we're going to explain, if you're wondering, but how do I pick a size? They're not giving me that option. We're going to explain how easy this is. In fact, I did a video that if you order this, this will come to your email as well. But Alyssa is here with us. Alyssa, as a buyer on QVC in our fitness department, you see literally, without exaggeration, many thousands of products a year. What made you decide that not only should Oura be here, it should be at today's special value?
Yes, so I started wearing the Oura ring back in June of 2023. I bought it because I was testing the product to see if it would be a viable option to sell here at QVC. So my original intentions were just to use it for informational purchases. But then as I started really wearing and using the product, I was so intrigued with the information that I was receiving on a daily basis. And after several months of wearing the ring and using the app and being an Oura member, I started to notice a pattern in my data. And I also was becoming more in tune with how I was feeling against the pattern of the data. And I said, something's not right. So in April of 2024, I decided to take the step to connect with a wellness coach and to make an appointment with my doctor. And after several visits and a very thorough physical, I did discover that I indeed had some issues with my health that had to be addressed. And I immediately took action. I went on a lifestyle and wellness and health change in terms of my, my diet and just my everyday actions. And I believe we have some graphs to show, but you'll see as really those summer months went on,